Peace and blessings. It is Tamara Garcia with Akasha Divination. It is beautiful Wednesday, Mars Day, full of blue magnetic energy. And obviously you can see I'm sporting my blue today. I could have picked orange as well, but I love blue, and so I definitely am sporting that energy today. I kind of wanted to share a little bit. I know I haven't even really done an intro video of who it is, what I am, what I'm tapping into, what my passions are, what I love. So we are going to consider this video the intro to Akasha Divination. A lot of you are definitely familiar with the energy of myself, what it is that I express, what lays within me. Some of you know that I'm definitely into the mysticism of life, the mysteries of life, the underworld of the unseen. I'm into all of the magical parts of this life, which is exciting. But anyway, the intro of me. I am Tamara Garcia, and I consider myself an alternative and holistic coach or guide. I really don't like the word coach, but people understand that more, so we'll use the word coach. Part of Akasha Divination is combined with a variety of things. I love tapping into new things. I love tapping into, being expansive. I love being in a whole collective, being able to tap into many, many parts of myself. And I believe in order for me to be able to give you the wholeness that you need, I need to be whole within myself. So part of Akasha Divination is this. I am a spiritual life guide, meaning if anybody is looking for ways to manifest certain things in their life, they want to tap in, experiencing certain things in their life that they want to transform, or if there are things that, you just pretty much want to completely transition your life into something brand new, I'm your go-to girl. I will tell you just a quick story. In February, I was a leasing manager from California. When I came out here, I was a commercial real estate escrow officer. I was doing commercial buildings, doing the paperwork, handling the money, and I was that corporate girl. Well, when I came here to Georgia, I ended up becoming a leasing manager for apartment communities, but started realizing that I wasn't really comfortable there because you pretty much have to sell a lie. And when people come to you and have their children at hand and have themselves, and they put their lives in your hands, the last thing that I wanted to do was lie to them, to let them know that you're moving into a place that you're just not going to be comfortable. And I wasn't able to express that. Why? Because I wanted to hold on to a paycheck. I wanted to hold on to the reality that because I could depend on a paycheck every 2 weeks, it was worth me lying to these people. Not only was I lying to them, but I was lying to myself. Why was I lying to myself? Because I was putting myself in a position where I knew that what I was doing was wrong, but still decided to go to work every single day. In February, that changed. In February, I ended up getting a tax return and, felt at that time that it was important for me to do my passion, to do my love, to do my passion, and to start tapping into who Tamara is. Who am I? Who am I? Why am I here, and what is my purpose? You guys will hear me say this throughout my videos. These are the 3 questions that I ask myself daily in this. Who am I? Why am I here? And what is my purpose? Every single day I ask myself that in this mirror, and I always get a response. Part of my response that I received was, you're a healer, you're a medicine woman, you are an ascending being, you are a vibrational being, full of enlightenment, expansion, ascension, full of healing elements. And not only that, but not only are you the one, you're the creator, creatress of your reality. Those were all of the answers that I was receiving. So in February, I decided to get up throughout the middle of the day and leave. And since then, February, March, April, May, June, July, now the beginning of August, 6 months later, I have tapped in. I now own my own business. and I am into the alternative holistic life coaching, guide, whatever the word that you want to use. I am assisting people into expanding into their truth and their ascension and tapping into their authenticity. And not only that, but I get to do that for myself, which is a beautiful experience. I do not really go out asking for anything. My clients come to me, as that is something, like I said, I'm the creatress of my reality. So I create my clients, I create the money that I want to make, I create the people that I work with, and I create my home. Everything in my cipher I create. I get to decide when, where, and how. No longer am I stuck in a job from 9 to 5 that tells me what I can wear, what time I can go to lunch, and when I can take a break, and what time I want to go home. That doesn't happen. Like today, I choose to work out of home so I can make these videos, start working on, my business, things that I want to expand on. I have the time and energy to do that. Excuse me. I have the time and energy to do that as a client, but I'm just giving my time to you guys right now. And I have the authority to say when and where I want to take my phone calls. So this life is beautiful. So, I have so much to say as far as my journey and where I've been. I've been a single mother for quite some time. I was married to somebody who was from Belize, and I was in that marriage for about 4.5, 5 years. Obviously, as you transition with yourself and you start tapping in and you become open and receptive to what the universe has for you, people in your life start to kind of transition as well. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. This is why I always say you cannot be attached. Once you come to the realization that once you start ascending to certain types of vibrations and frequencies, those that are kind of at a low vibration are going to end up falling. They're going to end up falling. And new ones are going to start coming and start matching that vibration that you're at. So I'm thankful for that. We are good friends. But I definitely have been a single mom. I have 3 boys. And 16, right now 16, 13, and 11. And me working and striving and doing what I'm doing is so that I can leave them a legacy. And I feel at this moment I've been given that opportunity to do so. So when I work, I am not working for myself. When I strive, I'm not striving for myself. As much as I'm included in it, they're always behind me. They're always in my thought process, and they're always here in my vision where I can see them. So, so Akasha Divination was Goddesses Ascending at one time. Goddesses Ascending, I think, is still going to be a part of it as well. But Akasha Divination really came in once I kind of went through my rebirth. And once I started really tapping into who I was and, allowing Spirit to, take me on the journey that was meant for me and not just me going off of the journey of my mind. So anyways, another thing is Akasha Divination is into Tantra. I do Reiki sessions. Like I said, I do life coaching. I am starting a workshop, so to speak, gathering for the Rise of Akasha, which begins August the 11th at 7:30, from 7:30 to 8:30. p.m. and that will be located at the Center for Enlightened Learning at Roswell. And their address, if you guys are interested and want to come out, it's 760 Old Roswell Road, and that's in Roswell, Georgia, 30076. And I will be holding classes there every single Monday. And the Rise of Akasha is really focusing on the feminine and masculine parts of ourselves. It's not just it's not just for the feminine. I firmly believe that excuse me. I firmly believe that we have masculine and feminine energy within us all. So even though I may have this exterior body and I came here this lifetime to, form into this, I still have the masculine energy part of me dwelling within me. I still have that yin and yang, Shiva Shakti energy within me. And just because a man looks male and looks masculine with the built chest and broad shoulders and, however it is that he may look, doesn't mean that he doesn't have a feminine aspect to him. He does. And so the class is really about the rise of being able to find that balance, and using those energies, not just staying on one side of the masculine energy and just using all of that energy, or not just staying on the feminine side and using all of that energy, but really as a whole and oneness. When you need to go out to the workplace and get that job, and you're in a position where you got to tell people what to do, and you need to go to the car and do your dealership work, whatever the case may be, you're using that masculine energy part of you. Now when you come home and you strip that masculine energy out, and you want to start coming into your sensuality and moving and gliding in a certain way, you know what I'm saying? It's about finding that balance. So that's something that I've been able to do with myself. Business-wise, I definitely use, that masculine part of me, that go-getter, that putting my foot down, getting what I need to get part. But then at the same time, like the video I just did last night, I definitely do embrace that sensual side of me as well, and will use that energy, and I'll use both energies when needed. I guarantee you that. So that's going to be happening every Monday. That's part of what I'm going to be doing too. And another class that I'm going to be tapping into is the art of seduction. Now the art of seduction is definitely going to be strictly for the feminine energy, the female. So the reason why I want to do this class is because part of my business is massage therapy, and I'm going to give you a little bit of why I appreciate my massage therapy session. It's obvious that men are attracted to beautiful women. So in my massage business, I attract men. The majority of my clients are men. I do couple massages every once in a while, and I also have a couple of females. But I'll say the majority of my massage business is men energy, masculine energy. So I get to learn a lot. Not only are my excuse me, I'm speaking too fast. Not only are my massage sessions me touching and, giving them their therapeutic massage that they may need, I also listen. I take the time to listen. I take the time to observe what it is that they're saying. And because really at those moments, they've kind of stepped away. When they're in a room with me, they've stepped away from these masks and what the things that they may be striving for, whatever. All of that's released. And part of them, while you're giving them a massage, a lot of it's being released, so they open up more. And so they come to you in those moments to be able to express certain things that they're experiencing in their relationships, things that they can't find in women. And the majority of my conversations with them are always about the female energy. And what I've realized is that the majority of men, and men, please correct me, I'm always big on being corrected. I have my truth, you have your truth. A lot of them say that it's very difficult now to try to find a woman who is feminine. Yes, the exterior part of her may be feminine, but she no longer exudes that sensual, being comfortable with herself. There's too much dependency upon him. Certain men like women to depend on them, yes, but not to be that clingy dependent. Men have their roles, women have their roles, and that's how we become one. That's how we mesh and we come together. So a lot of them say that women nowadays are very angry. Women, they feel like women are somewhat, expressing that masculine energy side of them. And, they're completely tired of the fakeness, the hair, the lashes, whatever the case. Like men are truly looking for women who are authentic and natural. But now it's become so unnormal now for that natural state of us, for the feminine energy, for that natural state to just come about, that they have a choice, but now the being unauthentic has kind of taken over, and we just keep applying all these masks to ourselves that they wake up to complete strangers. And so I always say that if you aren't even being authentic and real to yourself, how can you complain about having a real man? That's just the reality of it. We have to take control over our actions, and we have to take responsibility over the choices. This is not about the blame game. It's about stepping up to who you are and, really taking and stripping off those masks. So, I hear a lot from them. I really do. And I have to say that I embrace those moments because they are teaching me. They're my teachers. I receive a lot, and also I guide as well. For things that they need to obviously, do within themselves. I mean, if we want to have a standard, then we need to be that standard and step up and start taking responsibility. That's just how I see it. You know, whatever it is that you desire, you got to be that first. If not, you're going to keep attracting what you are. And then you got the nerve to try to complain about it later. That doesn't make sense. So that's going to be my next class, the Art of Seduction. This class is going to be strictly for the feminine energy, about how to tap into her sensuality, how to embrace her sexuality, how to be more like a lady, how to move. Like when you sit down, do you slouch like this? This is so unattractive. You want to make sure that your body is up and aligned. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just truly embracing your body, and you know everything is body movement. Everything is included in your gesture. How are your eyes? How do you gaze? You know, all of that's important. You got to embrace that aspect of you. You know, and I think so many times we've just been bogged down by all of the stress in life. You know, we have a lot of hats that we have to wear at times, but you can't lose yourself within it all. You're still a vibrating, beautiful, feminine creatress that has the power to gain whatever it is that you want to gain. Anything. Nothing is out of the limits. You are limitless. And so that's what this class is going to be about, you know, to give yourself baths, to, you know, find the moments to go shopping for some cute shoes and strut within the mirror and to feel your body, you know, to touch yourself, to make love to yourself, to have orgasms by yourself. You know, I mean, watch videos and, you know, the language that you speak, the words that you say, you know, speak eloquently. You know, there's just so much that we need to learn. We need to tap back into, and it's not lost. We have it, but we just need to kind of, it's not about finding it or how do I attain it. You already have it. What you really need to focus on is how you let go of what you have attached yourself to that has weighed you down to make you sit like this, that's made you angry. Those are the things that you have to get rid of. So, you know, just that's going to be part of, that's going to be coming up, I'd probably say in September sometime. I want to make sure that the class is really aligned the way that I want it to be. So, you know, it's just going to be, we're going to start tapping into erotic foods, foods that have aphrodisiacs that you can start making for your partner. You know, just the Tantra aspect of it. That's part of what I do as well. I teach Tantra. And I think that, you know, we have come to a point in our lives where we just really focus on the porn aspect of things. We just get off, we get up, and it's over with. So what do you want to eat today? Type of thing. No. Make your lovemaking a ritual. Set out candles. You guys bathe each other before you get into the act. Breathe together. Gaze into each other's eyes. Make sensual love. You know, don't even focus on the penetration part for like the first 30, 45 minutes of it. You know, take your time to explore. Use feathers. You know, use certain types of, if you want to use candle wax, if you love that, like I do. If you want to use, you know, things that are a little bit naughty, get some chains and, you know, just do different stuff. Don't just have 5 to 10 minutes of sex and get up and it's over. This is creation time. You guys are exchanging energy. This is the time for you guys to be putting your minds together, your bodies, your hearts together. What is it that we want to accomplish? What is it that we want to create? Use that energy. That's what Tantra is all about. You know, so that's part of what I teach as well. So if you guys want a Tantra session, life coaching, Reiki session, any of this, anything that I'm expressing, you guys can reach me at www.akashadivination.com. And you can also email me at akasha@gmail.com as well. It's time, y'all. There's so many people waking up now, and it is time for us to rise above what we've been told. All that you've been told needs to be released, so you can have a whole new canvas, and you can really start tapping into the powers that you possess. Really start tapping into the magic that you hold. Really start tapping into the underworld of things. Really start tapping into the unseen energy that is out there. It's there and available to you. You don't have to force anything. You have it. Whatever it is that you, please understand this, whatever it is that you want to be, you already have it. You are already it. You're already it. You are everything. but it's a matter of what side you keep giving your energy to. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to teeter-totter every once in a while, just as long as you know where you got to align and get back into your center. You know, it's okay if you want to go and experience this. It's okay if you want to go and experience it. I highly recommend going out and experiencing things. That's how you learn and you receive. We can't give people knowledge if we haven't really experienced it for ourselves. So I highly suggest that. But just as long as you know that you need to come back into your center. That is the important part. So, you know, like I said, I built my business within 6 months. No joke. People who know me for this. I am great on manifesting things in my life like this. Why? Because I know myself. I'm connected to the source. I'm connected to spirit. That is my greatest teacher. You can read on books all you want. I'm not going to downgrade the library, the books, the videos, all that. All of that is great. You know, it'll definitely spark an interest in you. But the true teacher, the true knowledge, the true wisdom is here. It's within yourself. It's within your thought process. It's within your heart. It's within your DNA. That's where the true answers come in. So this is when I tell you to ask yourself the 3 questions. Who am I? Why am I here? And what is my purpose? Look yourself in the eye and ask yourself that question. Look deep within inside yourself. Feel each question. And I guarantee you will get your answers. This is the process. You can always tell people, you can look up all the information that you want to on my blog. You can look up all the information that you want to on, you know, my website. You can come to all the classes that you want that I provide. All of that is a stepping stone, yes, but it's not going to mold you. You are your own foundation. You mold yourself. What are you doing for yourself every day? You can sit and meditate if you want to for 45 minutes, but then in the next 30 minutes you're eating a cheeseburger from McDonald's or Carl's Jr. or, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Carl's Jr., but that's in California and some other places. But wherever it is that you guys want to eat, Burger King, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that happen? You got to keep your body light. You know, Akasha Divination is about wholeness, health and wellness programs. You know, I want to get programs together for women where you're going to come to me and we're going to start working on your body, your sensuality, your eating habits, your exercise program. You know what I'm saying? Your mentality, the way that you think, attracting certain things. I want to go shopping with you guys. What foods should you shop for? You know, it's about being whole. And that's what Akasha Divination is about. So that's who I am. That's what I am all about. And this is what I strive for daily. Like I said, not only do I strive for myself, but every time that I ascend into a whole nother realm, you guys ascend with me. And so, you know, I love to be able to teach that and to show that. And even for myself right now, you know, I just took my, taking my pole lessons, you know, I'm taking my chair vixen classes, my bootylicious classes, anything that is going to allow this body to just be free and move and to understand who I am as the feminine energy, you know, and to release certain things that I've been attached to that's keeping me stiff. It's time to loosen up and enjoy life. That's what it's about. That's really what it's about. So if you guys are interested, which if you come, I guarantee you will not be disappointed. But if you guys are interested, when the time is right, I'm not here to change anybody. I'm just here to give you the tools that you need to transition into a whole nother realm of yourself that you never even thought existed. That is my purpose. The Akasha Divination is the rise and the ascension to absolutely nothingness, but also the arise and ascension to wholeness as well. So I love you guys. Thank you for listening, and I truly want to give a shout out to all the people that respond to me, that send me emails, that have already attended some of the information that I, you know, have out there. And to my clients, I love you guys, and like I said, I create what it is that I want, and everything starts with the I am, and that is my creation. That is the magic. That is my secret, creating with the I am. So peace, namaste, love you guys, and be blissful.